Good morning. We have your Monday morning announcements. First of all, it's a big week for sports. Let me fill you in on the three big events. For volleyball, it starts tonight. Their regional play begins tonight, and they play Waterloo West at Waterloo West. So good luck to our varsity volleyball team as they start the tournament trail tonight. For football players, varsity football players, it's Wednesday night, and we play at 8 o'clock at Kingston Stadium against Cedar Falls. We have the second two games there. The first game is Clinton and Kennedy, and the second game is Washington Cedar Falls. And the reason we're second is because they take the team that travels the furthest and have them play first so they don't go home quite as late. So Clinton is further away than Cedar Falls, so that's why Kennedy, Clinton is first and we're second, and that should be about 8 o'clock. And trust me, it won't be overtime. Clinton is not a good football team. Kennedy will win that game handily. Probably have some running clock there, so I bet we start right on time at 8 o'clock. And then on Saturday, it's the big regional meet for the swimmers. Before I talk about that, let's talk about their 9-10 meet, because it was awesome this past Saturday. Finished in first place in the conference. That was a great win. Ayla Taylor was runner-up in diving. The medley relay team of Ellie Bryant, Caitlin Sievers, Lauren Hivertape, and Jenny Hughes broke the freshman team record, and that goes way back with a time of 1:52.62. Very fast. Jill Hughes had an amazing taper meet. Jill is a permit student, so she can't compete varsity, so this was her last meet. So she won the 500 freestyle. Also, Alyssa Harris and Delaney Toma and Jenny Hughes helped contribute in each of their events. Girls like that are in a great position for the upcoming regional, and as I said, that's this coming Saturday out at Limar for swimming and diving. Actually Thursday for diving and then Saturday for swimming. So big week for volleyball, swimming, and football this week. Maybe I'll mention this one too. This is kind of a football result. Sophomore football players, you need to turn in your gear. Hopefully it's clean today at 3:15, and that includes those sophomores dressing for the playoffs as well. Also, we congratulate the sophomore football team, 42-0 over Burlington, and that kept an undefeated season, the fourth consecutive conference or district title for the Warrior sophomores, the 34th consecutive win. You have to go back 4 years to find a single sophomore loss. And Coach Wood in his 4 years is 35-1 with the sophomore team. So what an awesome job. Offensive line play led by Jared Sherman, Nathaniel Burke, and Nolan Potter, and Alex Garrett, and Ethan Traw, and Brock Stewart, Parks McBride, and Nolan Kavanaugh led the way. Also scoring for the Warriors in that game are Haven Henningsen, Andrew Hammer, and Hunter Strait, and James Baugh, and Seth Semrau. So great defensive effort too by Jared Wynn and Will Foreman. So that's a wrap on the sophomore football season as they finished a perfect 9-0, 34 consecutive wins. What a great run. Okay, a couple of construction-related items that will be of interest to many of you. First of all, tomorrow is kind of our grand reopening, open house ribbon cutting, signifying the end of 3 years of construction here. That's from 4:30 until 6:30. And the public is invited, and there was a story in the Gazette today, so I'm hoping we have a decent turnout for that. Should have been leaflets put indoors by Student Senate in the immediate neighborhood, and I sent a voicemail out this morning and an email to all parents. So the word should be out. It's open house 4:30 to 6:30. This is not involving teachers. This is just a chance for community members to come in and see our beautiful new school and see all the renovations and walk through. Student Senate, though, will be here for some guided tours for those who want guided tours. The freshmen served by PTA. Related to that, we're now giving back to students the entire north parking lot. That's the parking lot by the tennis courts. That front row, much of it has been reserved for staff parking. That's years back. We're not sure we'll get those signs down for a few days. We're going to try to get them out by hand. If not, we'll have to call for equipment. But it doesn't matter. There will be no tickets in that entire lot. You're good to go there. Dr. Nyberg and I checked this morning, and we have plenty of spots behind the building for teachers and various other lots as well. So that lot's all yours now. Park anywhere, no tickets in that lot at all. However, be sure you don't go by the tennis courts. All the parking behind in that area That is reserved for staff. We have to especially reserve for food service staff, so be sure you don't go past that area. Now, this doesn't mean that teachers can't park in the north lot. It just means that there's no spots reserved for them there, and I don't think you'll see many teacher cars there. Okay, Haunted House is Friday, the Performing Arts Wing. That's a fundraiser by the orchestra, $5 to get in. Movies, treats, scary stuff. All ages invited. One birthday today, Seth Clark, happy birthday to you. And this Thursday at 3:15, all baseball players are required to meet in the cafeteria. And Sunday Table continues this week, every day but Wednesday because it's an early dismiss. Robotics meeting after school today in 103. And upcoming college visits, Northwestern College from Orange City, Iowa at 8:30 tomorrow. Luther College at 10:30 on Wednesday. And Salon Professional Academy at 10:30 on Friday. Your lunch choices today: mini corn dogs with chicken noodle soup, burger basket, pasta bar, sub sandwich, or pizza wedge. Mr. Henderson.
Hello, Comic Book Club tonight. After school, it'll be a short one because I have assignments for you. Show up, have a good time.
Please bring your old costumes to Student Center, room 128 for Student Senate's costume drive. Thank you. In honor of Red Ribbon Week, I'll be saying stats on the announcements. So the first one is alcohol impaired driving fatalities accounted for 30.8% of all driving deaths.
And in honor of Red Ribbon Week, wear red tomorrow, and members of Take Charge are selling treats every day this week for $1.
Buy some.
If you want to go out footballing, see Brenda, sign up with Brenda in the activities office, and you can get the schedule at Miss Mooney's room 116.
FCA meets today in room 128. There'll be free lunch, prizes, and a guest speaker. Everyone's welcome.
And that will do it for the morning announcements. Thank you for your attention to these Monday announcements.